Namo Buddhaya. You have joined to the program of Mirror of Dhamma. So today we are going to learn about the practicing good conduct of speech. We thought to discuss about this subject because we have lost the focus little bit on practicing good conduct of speech. As we know, we are always practicing the good conduct of body because we are taking the precepts and we are listening to it, and it's so obvious that our bodily actions. However, we thought the word actions or the conduct of speech is difficult to protect or difficult to restrain. That's why we thought to discuss about good conduct of speech today. So first of all, let's take the 5 precepts with the homage of Triple Gem. Then you can listen to the Dhamma sermon.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Sanghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Dutiyampi sanghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Tatiyampi sanghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. To observe the 5 precepts, say after me. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. I follow these precepts for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, and to realize the Four Noble Truths. In this Gautama Buddha's dispensation, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, now let's do that one, Vandana. Itipiso bhagavarahang samma sambuddho Vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati sata deva manusanang buddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo Sanditiko akaliko ehi passiko panaiko paccatang veditabbo vinyohiti supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho ujjupatipanno bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samichi Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidan Chattari Purisa Yugani Atta Purisa Puggala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Dakkineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyaketang Lokasati Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbatanesu patittitam saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada yassa mule nisinnova sabbari vijayang akam Pato sabang yutang satta vandetang bodhipadapang ime ete mahabodhi lokanatena pujita ahampite namassami bodhi raja namatute sadhu Sadhu, sadhu. Say after me. My great teacher, Gautama Buddha, beside the river Neranjara, at Buddha Gaya, seated under the Bodhi tree, purified the body, speech and mind, even in secrecy, did not commit any misdeeds, guarded sense faculties, controlled sense faculty. My Supreme Buddha realized the Dhamma without anyone's help. obtain supernatural powers, developed great virtue, concentration and wisdom, followed the noble path, the noble eightfold path, achieved true happiness, understood all worlds, and escaped from all worlds. Became a great teacher for taming others, became an incomparable teacher for taming others with great abilities. The Blessed One became a great teacher for gods and humans, taught the sublime Dhamma for realization. Sadhu, sadhu, my Buddha became a Bhagava. My homage to Gautama Buddha. My homage to the relics of the Buddhas. My homage to the Jayasri Mahabodhi tree. My homage to the noble Dhamma. My homage to the noble Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, the Blessed One obtained all these qualities. The Buddha became a Bhagava. The Buddha became a Bhagava. The Buddha became a Bhagava. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. First and foremost, my homage to our teacher and Kalyana Mitta Pinwat Loku Swamin Wahanse. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear children, today also we are going to discuss something very beneficial for our lives. We will learn about practicing good conduct of speech today. We will discuss it along with the great marks of Supreme Buddha. How did he acquire them? As well as the results of practicing good conduct of speech. So most of us try to perform or practice good conduct of body along with the precepts that we have taken. However, we have lost the focus on practicing good conduct of speech, restraining our word, protecting our word to some extent. That has a lot to do with our lifestyle, dear children. Because we are so social and well connected with the world through our speech, through our word, controlling our word or protecting our word, restraining our speech is relatively difficult for us. And the other reason behind it is the lack of mindfulness that we have. We need to understand our mindfulness is weaker than those days of Supreme Buddhas. So because of those two reasons, practicing good conduct of speech is rare, or it's not as same as practicing good conduct of body. However, the wise men always try to practice or always practice the good conduct of speech. So let's focus on practicing good conduct of speech today. So dear children, in the former lives of Supreme Buddha, the great Bodhisattva himself had avoided false speech, put away lies. He became a truth speaker, wedded to the truth, as well as became a reliable, trustworthy, and not deceiving the world. So having practiced this great Karma for billions of lives, for billions of years, again and again, performing it more and more very heavily, practicing it abundantly, he had gone to the heavenly worlds once he passed away or once he departed from the human lives, from human world. So on return to the human world, to the last time to be the Supreme Buddha or to become a Supreme Buddha, he was endowed with two great marks in his body because he had practiced abstaining false speech for so many lives. The first remark or the mark in his body was he had only one body hair in each pore. The second one is he had very bright white in color and so soft like cotton down hair in between his eyebrows, that we call Urna Roma Dhatu. That is in Pali. So he had those two great remarks or marks in his body because of the practicing good conduct of speech in his previous lives. Not only that, dear children, having those two great marks, Supreme Buddha was obeyed by everybody. Who are everybody for Supreme Buddha, dear children? The monks, nuns, lay followers, devas, the rest of the humans, nagas, asuras, gandhabas, they all obeyed Supreme Buddha's word and his teaching. So we also as human beings, like if others listen to our words or if others listen to what we are saying. So we know the reason behind to have people around us to listen our word. So we also had to abstain the false speech if we would like to have so many people around us listen to our words or what we are saying. So again, dear children, in the previous lives of Supreme Buddha, as great Bodhisattva, he had avoided divisive speech. He never destroyed the peace through divisive speech. He never used words for detriment of others. He delighted with peace and rejoicing with peace. He always spoke for peace. So having practiced this great karma again and again for billions of lives, billions of years, more and more very heavily, performed that one abundantly, he again was born in heavenly world once he departed from the human world or human lives. So on return to human world for the last time to become the Supreme Buddha, because he had practiced the abstaining of divisive speech, Supreme Buddha was endowed with two great marks again in his body. The first one is he had 40 teeth. And the second one is there were no gaps between the teeth. So in addition to these two great remarks in his teeth, dear children, I would like to add, because he had practiced in the previous lives in Bodhisattva, he had practiced the right livelihood as well. So because of that, he had very even teeth as well as very bright and white colored teeth, very shining bright colored teeth. So those four great marks he had in his teeth, because he had practiced right livelihood as well as abstaining divisive speech. So especially as children, we also would like to have nice set of teeth. So now you know the reason or the secret behind it. So you also have to practice, or we also have to practice those good qualities in our lives in order to have nice, beautiful set of teeth. So not only that, dear children, having those two great marks, when he became Supreme Buddha, all his followers never divided among themselves. They always together as a one team. So the monks, nuns, lay followers, as well as the devas, asuras, gandhabas, they all be together without dividing themselves because of Supreme Buddha's great quality of avoiding divisive speech. So we also as human beings, if we would like to have a good friendship along with others, if we would like to have a good peace in our family and friends, we would also have to practice abstaining divisive speech. So again, dear children, the former lives or the previous lives of Supreme Buddha, the great Bodhisattva had avoided harsh speech also. So he spoke what was agreeable, what was blameless, what was pleasing to the ear, and what was reaching the heart. And he has spoke what was like to hear again and again, attractive to the multitude. So by practicing this great karma for billions of lives again and again, performing it for billions of lives very heavily, practicing it abundantly in the previous lives, the Bodhisattva was born in heavenly world once he departed from the human lives. So on return to human world to be the Supreme Buddha in his last life, he was endowed with two great marks again in his body because he has avoided harsh speech. The first one is he had very long and broad tongue. That's the first quality he had because of that aspect of good conduct of speech. The second one, he had finely tuned Brahma-like voice as beautiful as Kuravika bird voice. So imagine, dear children, how beautiful it must have been, Supreme Buddha's voice. It's saying that when Supreme Buddha speaks the Dhamma, it's echoing around the place. It's beautiful like a Brahma voice. He could control his voice up to which extent that he would like to have it. If there are 10 people, he could speak only to hear for that 10 people. If there were 1,000 people around him or in front of him, he could speak, listen to those 1,000 people. So likewise, and his voice also very beautiful. It's like a Brahma voice, finely tuned voice. So not only that, having those great qualities in his voice and in his body, Supreme Buddha had persuasive voice, which means everybody accepting Supreme Buddha's teaching or his word. So all the monks, nuns, lay followers, devas, nagas, asuras, gandhabas, they all listened and accepted Supreme Buddha's word and his teaching. So we also like if somebody is accepting our word and our teaching or what we are saying. So if we practice abstaining harsh speech, we can be also a well listening and well accepted person. So again, dear children, the past lives of Supreme Buddha, the great Bodhisattva, had avoided idle chatter, avoided unnecessary and useless speech. He spoke at the correct or right time. He spoke the correct thing to the point. He spoke Dhamma and discipline. And he spoke something has a value to remember. So practicing this great karma or this great quality of good conduct of speech for billions of lives, perform that one more and more very heavily, practicing it abundantly, Bodhisattva was born in heavenly world once he passed away from human world or from human lives. So on return to the human world to become the Supreme Buddha, he was endowed with jaw as strong as lion's jaws. So he had very strong jaws. Not only that, dear children, he couldn't be overcome by any internal or external defilement as well as by any outside hostile. So what are the internal and external defilements like craving, hatred and delusion? Those cannot be overcome Supreme Buddha because he had practiced the abstaining of idle chatter. Who are the outside hostiles? The ascetics, Brahmins, Devas, Maras, they all, nobody could overcome Supreme Buddha because of this great quality of good conduct of speech. So today we have learned about, dear children, all the 4 aspects of good conduct of speech: abstaining false speech, abstaining divisive speech, abstaining harsh speech, and abstaining idle chatter. We have learned about it. We have learned about how Supreme Buddha got great marks in his body because he had practiced this one for billions of years. As well as we have learned what are the results that Supreme Buddha got in his lives once he became Supreme Buddha because he had practiced good conduct of speech. And we have learned about it along with the great marks that Supreme Buddha had in his body, which we always would like to learn and listen again and again because we are so fascinated with these great marks in his body. Because nobody else that we know had these great remarks or great marks in his body like the Supreme Buddha had. So we trust this learning curve would help you to concentrate more on practicing good conduct of speech. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Namo Buddhaya. Children, now we are going to chant Paritta. So we are going to chant the Atavisipirita. So chant together with the video. You will be able to read the sutta very well, and you can chant together with the monks. So get trained very well to chant this sutta. And as homework, see if you can record your chanting and send to us to the email that is mentioned, that is shown in the screen. So now get ready to chant the Atavisipirita. Namo Buddhaya.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Tannang karo mahaviro medhang karo mahayaso saranang karo lokahito dipankaro jyotindharo kondanyo janapamokho mangalo purisa sabo sumano sumano dhiro revato rativadhano sobhito guna sampanno anomadassi januttamo padumo loka pajjato narado varasarati padumuttaro sattasaro sumedho aggapuggalo sujato sabbalokago piyadassi narasabho attadassi karuniko Dhammadassi tamonudo siddhato asamoloke tisso varada sangvaro pusso varada sambuddho vipassica anupamo sikhi sabbhito sattha vesabhu sukhadayako kakusandho sattvaho konagamano rananjao passapo siri sampanno Gotamo sakya pungavo te sancena silena kanti metta balena ca te pitwang anurakkantu arogyena sukhena chati sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang Rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te sabbe buddha balapatta paccekananchayang balang Arahantananca tejena Rakkang bandhami sabbaso Sabbe buddha balapatta paccekananchayang balang Arahantananca tejena Rakkang bandhami sabbaso Sabbe buddha balapatta paccekananchayang balang Arahantananca tejena Rakkang bandhami sabbaso Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu
Namo Buddhaya. Now you all have come to the good deeds session where we talk and watch about the good deeds done by children around the world. My name is Carl and I'm here with my sister Kylie and Ariana and Jaden. So today who has shared the good deeds with us? Few kids from Toronto and the UK. Laknara Upasika, Sampa Upasika and Sudami Upasika. So where's the first good deed what you're going to share with us? Nangi, we're going to start off the program by What Happens After Death, episode 7. Did you enjoy the previous episodes? Yes, I learned so many things, but I have one question. Why are we going through this endless samsara? Our Supreme Buddha said the reason for this is craving. Today we're going to learn about this from episode 7. Now, let's watch the episode.
Did Supreme Buddha teach us a pathway to escape from these sufferings?
Yes, Supreme Buddha taught us to eradicate craving.
We like to plan things like birthday parties from our mind.
Namo Buddhaya.
What is the reason for these sufferings?
Our Supreme Buddha said the reason for this is craving.
Yes, from our eyes, we like to play video games.
From our ears, we like to listen to music.
We like to use very good perfumes because we like that smell.
We like to taste yummy food from our mouth.
We like to get good massages for our body.
We like to plan things like birthday parties from our mind.
Did Supreme Buddha teach us a pathway to escape from these sufferings?
Yes, Supreme Buddha taught us to eradicate craving.
How can we eradicate the craving?
Our teacher, Supreme Buddha, said we should follow the Noble Eightfold Path to escape from the cycle of rebirth.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Teruan Saranai.
Namo Buddhaya.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits for all the children who have participated. Sampa Upasaka has shared his good deeds with us. Why don't you share your good deeds with us? You can email us and you can collect an enormous number of merits by sharing your good deeds with us.
How come, Aya?
When we share your good deeds around the world, kids can learn from it. Also, they can rejoice in your merits. Then you'll collect an enormous number of merits too. Okay, now let's watch the presentation.
25 of the many good deeds I have done. I chant Mora Parita each night. I go for refuge to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha each night. I observe the 5 precepts each night. I worship my mother before I go to sleep. I worship my father before I go to sleep. We offer incense sticks, a candle, some food, and a glass of water to the Buddha every morning. I try to wake up early to do something wholesome. I think of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha and their great qualities throughout the day. I have saved a drowning fly with my dad's help. I have stopped watching unnecessary TV programs. I have an interest in learning Dhamma. When we pray together, I wish that all beings in all worlds be well and happy. We went to worship the Buddha's relics when we visited Sri Lanka before lockdown. Before lockdown, we used to go to the temple every Saturday. I asked my parents if they're okay when they get hurt. I offer to help my parents when they get hurt. If my parents correct me, I accept that I'm wrong. I treat my parents with respect. I listen to Singhala Dhamma as well and tell my dad if I don't understand what is said. I speak about Dhamma sermons with my dad. When I realized that Posompoya Day this year was on my birthday, I told my dad that it was fine to postpone my birthday celebrations so that he can observe the 8 precepts. When my parents tell me to wake them up at a particular time, I make sure I wake them up at the correct time. I try my best to protect the 5 precepts. I have spent the time I am supposed to play to write these 2 presentations. I have spent more than 2 hours on these 2 presentations. Namo Buddhaya.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits. We wholeheartedly rejoice in your merits.
The next meritorious deed was done by Laknara Upasika. She has shared 2 photos of her offering Kiri Bidudane, flowers, and other offerings to the Supreme Buddha. And she also listened to Dhamma sermons.
Let's see the photo.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits for sharing these blessed photos. We should all do meritorious deeds like Laknara Upasika.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits. We wholeheartedly rejoice in your merits. The last merit meritorious deed was done by Shraddha Upasika. Let's learn the importance of Madin and Bak full moon Purya day.
Importance of Full Moon Purya Days by Sudhammi Paris. Madin, Full Moon Purya Day in March. On the Madin Full Moon Purya Day, the Supreme Buddha went to the city of Kapilavastu from where his father, King Suddhodana, reigned over his kingdom. It took 2 months for Supreme Buddha and the Mahasangha to reach the city of Kapilavastu. Bak, Full Moon Purya Day in April. On the Bak Full Moon Purya Day, the Supreme Buddha, for the second time, visited Sri Lanka. At that time, 2 Naga kings called Chulodara and Mahodara were preparing for war. The purpose for the Supreme Buddha to visit Sri Lanka was to advise the kings and to make them understand the value of peace. Sharing of merit. I would like to share all the merit that I have gained by making this presentation with my parents and brother, Pinwat Loku Swamin Wansa, Pinwat Vijitavansa Swamin Wansa, Bodhidhamma Swamin Wansa, Colombo Dhamma Friend Swamin Wansa, and all the monks and nuns all around the world. All my passed away relatives, all my other family and friends, with all my Dhamma friends, and with all living beings. Teruvan Saranai, Namo Buddhaya.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits. We wholeheartedly rejoice in your merits.
Ayya, how can we share good deeds?
You can make 1 to 2 minute presentations, videos, etc. about any Dhamma topic or meritorious deed that you have done. Then send it to our email address, which should appear on the screen. The whole world will rejoice in your merits.
May all of us realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation.
Teruvan Saranai, Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. So my dear Dhamma friends, you have now all come to the World News and Buddhist Teaching session, where we talk about the world news that happened around the world and what lessons we should learn from it according to the Buddhist teachings. My name is Carl and I'm here with my sister Kylie.
So Ayya, what's the first news what you're going to share with us?
Day by day, we're getting closer to death. Whoever's born, they will die. No one can escape from death. Today I will be sharing a story that happened in Guinea. Health officials say at least 3 people have died of Ebola in Guinea, with 5 others testing positive for the virus. They fell ill with diarrhea, vomiting and bleeding after attending a burial. So this is something that we'll have to face in life in this endless samsara.
Should we get scared of death?
No! What's the point, Nanki? We should understand the true nature of life. Death can come at us at any time. While we're born in this human world, as a human, we should accumulate many merits by doing wholesome deeds.
Would you like to share another story with us, Ayya?
Yes, Nangi. The next news is going to be about Prince Harry and Princess Meghan. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have announced that they're expecting their second child. The couple who lived in the USA, where the baby is likely to be born, have shared a picture of themselves.
Is this actually happy news?
I don't think so, Nanki. Our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, said that birth is a suffering. Is this baby a baby that will eradicate all sufferings? No, Exactly. One day, this baby will grow up and go through sickness, aging, and will die just like the others. Therefore, my dear Dhamma friends, there's nothing to celebrate about birth. Many merit, Taya, for sharing this news with us. We will see you all next week. Tawan Saranai Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now you have come to the meditation session. So today we will be practicing loving kindness meditation. Children, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will experience 11 benefits. So first of all, I will teach you the 11 benefits. Then you will have a happy mind to practice the loving kindness meditation. Children, this loving kindness meditation should be practiced just like a vehicle. Like a vehicle is moving, we should always practice loving kindness. So the benefits are, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will sleep very well. You can wake up very well. You won't see evil dreams. You will become dear to humans, and also you will become dear to non-humans. Deities will protect you, and no fire, no poison, no weapon can affect someone. One can concentrate the mind quickly. One's facial complexion is serene. One dies without any confusion. If one does not attain a higher stage of enlightenment, one will be reborn in the Brahma world. So if you like to go to a Brahma world, what should you do, children? Practice loving kindness meditation. Now, haven't you seen evil dreams? Falling from high-rise buildings, from mountains in the night? Haven't you seen funerals, nightmares, funerals in the night? So if you don't like to see these evil dreams, what should you practice? Loving kindness. Genuinely spreading thoughts of loving kindness. Genuinely practicing wholesome thoughts and practicing wholesome qualities. So let's practice loving kindness meditation. Now close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable posture. Sit in a comfortable posture and then close your eyes and think according to what I say. I am too closing my eyes and meditating. So I will utter the verses of loving kindness meditation genuinely, wholeheartedly. Wish for the happiness of others and wish for the happiness of yourself and others too. So listen to me and think according to what I say. Sit in a comfortable posture. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. Now let's wish for the happiness of the beings who are living at the place you are right now. It could be your house. May all beings in this place be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city. Now children, there are many beings in this city. There are animals, creatures, demons. There are many non-human beings and many human beings also. So try to spread loving kindness to all those beings. Think that there are enormous living beings in this city. Think of them and spread loving kindness. May all beings in this city be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering, may they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this province be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy. May all beings in this province be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering, May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Children, next, we are going to spread loving kindness towards all beings living in this world. So think about the world. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May all beings in this world be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in all worlds. Now, children, we should think of all beings in all worlds. Without neglecting anyone, we can spread loving kindness. How fortunate we are. Let's spread loving kindness to all living beings in all worlds. May all beings in all worlds be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily.
May all beings be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be well and happy. Be well and happy. Now slowly open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Namo Buddhaya. We have come to the merit sharing session now. So today Dhamma program is sponsored by 3 families from Mahameuna Vasapua Dhamma School at Toronto, Canada. So especially Dinudaham Puta, Subodha Puta, Ariana Ahamsa Dua, Jaden Tamim Puta, and Taraka Vihana Puta. And we would like to mention Devanga Dua and Kyle Puta as well. Along with Dinudaham Puta, they are so passionate about the making Dhamma videos and publishing them and editing videos. So we hope that they would continue their great passion about this skill. So first of all the merits that we have collected from this Dhamma sermon, and by listening to this Dhamma sermon, we would like to share to all the Devas who would like to practice this Dhamma. So may all the Devas develop their Dhamma and practice this eightfold path in their lives and reach and realize the greatest piece of Four Noble Truth in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. As well as they would like to share these merits with Pinwat Loku Swamin Wahanse, Jivananda Swamin Wahanse, Vijita Wahanse Swamin Wahanse, and the Colombo Dhamma Friend Swamin Wahanses, and all the resident Swamin Wahanses at Mahameunava, and rest of the monks around the world. So may all these monks practice the Dhamma in their lives very smoothly and very regularly, continuously, and attain the final truth of Four Noble Truth in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So that all these children would like to share these merits with their parents, grandparents, and all the Dhamma school teachers, Dhamma school friends, and may all of them have good health and be able to learn Supreme Buddha's Dhamma with the help of Kalyana Mittas. So with the help of these merits, they all may practice this great Dhamma to their lives and attain the greatest piece of Four Noble Truth. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. They would like to share all the merits with all departed relatives in their long samsara, as well as to all the people who are affected with COVID-19 in order to recover them soon, as well as the pandemic will be eliminated from this world very soon with the help of these great merits that we have collected. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So finally, we would like to share all the merits that we have collected from this Dhamma sermon with the monthly donators to the Shraddha TV, so they may also practice Dhamma, continue to learn Dhamma from Pinnat Loku Swamin Wahanse and from the rest of the monks at Mahameunawa, and attain Four Noble Truth in this Gautama's Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.